tucking. And I'm going to tell you about the 3 methods that I have used and the pros and cons of each of them. Okay, so tucking is something pretty essential to a trans woman. I am tucked now, and you can see it's pretty flat. There's nothing there. Now then, this is essentially how you tuck. That is the basics of it. Now, the technique that I have found works the best. Okay, bit graphic. So, imagine that's my thing. So, you need to put your 3 fingers like this. Okay. These 2 are going to push up and hold your testicles. Like, so your bits there, and you push them up with that hand, like that. You fold the scrotal tissue up and hold them in place under your fingers. And then use that to push your thing back, like that. And then you employ one of the 3 methods to do it. Now then, traditional way a lot of people know is the tape tuck. A lot of people know about this. It was made famous by drag queens. The pros of a tape tuck is it will keep you the flattest and the tucked for longest. That is the main pro of it. Oh, a good tip though, if you are going to do it, make sure you wrap your penis in tissue paper first. You'll stop it getting hurt when you do it. So it keeps you flattest for longest. That is the main pro. The cons, you have to completely redo it every time you need a pee. So it's not good for a long-term thing. Wearing it all day, things like that, nah, it's not good. A couple of hours on a night out, yes, that's probably okay. It's a pain in the ass to do, total, and it hurts sometimes to take it off. So if you do it, make sure you're shaved completely down there first. But it's really good if you're only going to wear it for a couple of hours. It does keep you really nice and flat. But like I say, you need to redo the whole thing after you have a pee. Total pain in the ass. The second method that I'm going to talk about is the gaff. This is a gaff panty. What you do, you take an old sock, chop the foot off. So I have left about 3-4 inches there. Cut the top elastic off a pair of tights. Thread it through. And then you pull it up your legs and the pair of knickers that you're going to wear over it. You do the tuck. Pull this up tight and hard, as high as it'll go. Then pull the knickers up on top of that. As high and as tight as they'll go, and then sometimes a pair of tights over the top. The main advantage of this is it's really cheap. Totally inexpensive to do. It's how I started, basically. You pull it up, but it's a bit of a pain. And the technique with tucking, whichever method you use, is a bit of a learning experience. You'll get it more as you go. Keeps you mostly tucked. So I've found on this side, the cut side, scrotal tissue can kind of leak out, which can be quite uncomfortable. Because you have to wear that and a pair of nicks over the top, it can get quite hot and sweaty. But it's a good starter one to do. And this used to be, I used to call this the comfiest one until I discovered method number 3, which I will do a full review on these products. This product I'm about to show you in another video. And product number 3 is Carmen Liu's thongs. which are specialist trans thongs made by a trans woman for trans women. And how they work is, see if I can show you. The internal lining is very, very wide, and the rims, probably a wrong word, are big, and they act as like a lip to keep your bits tucked. Positive of these, they are ridiculously comfy. You can wear them all day, but I do. It's what I wear every day. They're nice, they're light, they just feel like normal knickers and a nice thong. Wearing one right now, but I'm not going to pull down my leggings and show you. But as you can tell, I mean, these are nice, really tight leggings. But you wouldn't honestly know that I am wearing anything. That's why I like them. Very intelligent design. But the main negative of them is they're expensive. They are not cheap at all. They're generally about 20 quid a pair, which is a lot for a pair of knickers, since you can get like 5 thongs for a couple of quid from some shops. They are brilliant for wearing long term, throughout the day. And they're cool, but they are expensive. They are expensive. I swear by these, but I've got like 5 pairs of these now, but I've built that up over a long time. So yeah, so those are your options. Okay, again, here's how you tuck. You push your testicles up with those 2 fingers. Next, when it's up and tucked, you fold the scrotal tissue in, holding it there. Use that finger to push your bits down, pull it tight. A negative of this as well is naturally, especially with hormones, even if you weren't on hormones, penis length varies and it will shorten throughout the day, it'll shorten if you're cold and all the rest of it. So your bit will move forward in the thing. It's still not obvious, but it can. Unlike the tape tuck, which keeps it perfectly flat. I have never personally had a problem with that being visible. So yeah. So, really good for wearing throughout the day, but expensive, prohibitively expensive. Very, very good for keeping you flat and tucked, but you have to completely redo it after you have a pee, and it's a pain in the ass to put on. And then the Gaff. Pros, cheap and easy to make. Very good for starter. Cons, you have to wear knickers and sometimes a pair of tights over the top of it. It can get very, very hot and sweaty. And I don't think keeps you as flat. But it's all up to you and your personal circumstances. I hope this has helped. Any questions, leave a comment and I'll see what I can do. Remember, if you are transitioning or even thinking about it, you are so brave. And I love you for it. See you next time.